Alright, Gemini, here we go. As promised, on both the Friday and the weekend reading, I'm going to do an energy update for you. I'm going to do it right now while I got a minute. Okay? This is an energies update for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. In my pre-shuffle here, before we get going, we saw this in your readings lately. We've been getting somebody who's changing their mind or flipping. There's some sort of deception in the energy. I don't know. It's been hard to pinpoint, which is why I said in the weekly reading I'm going to give you an energy update. We got someone who here's why it gets confusing. Three of Pentacles. We got someone who wants to bring stability. Okay, Six of Cups or Six of Pentacles underneath that. Wants to balance the energy, bring some stability to a soulmate connection. Also a double energy here, that it's who you think it is. It's someone from the past, right? Wants to bring some stability to something that doesn't have any. Something that they may have breadcrumbed. I'm not sure. There's an energy here of this Six of Pentacles of, you know, there's no balance right now. Either way, they're coming at you. The Knight of Cups is here. Okay? But the thing is, they're coming at you with pain. Three of Swords. And I don't know if it's pain in that this connection hurt them, or you hurt them, or somebody else hurt them. I can't tell. But they are coming in, Knight of Swords, coming in with communication. Knight of Swords got something to say. It's swordsy because it's pain. It goes from the Knight of Cups, which is how they feel. But because of the pain, the Three of Swords, the heart cut to shreds, it goes to swords. Now, I don't know if it's pain you caused yet or if it's pain somebody else caused. I don't. I'm just being honest with you. We'll find out. But it's the Eight of Wands here. That's the final. You know, again, there's communication coming. Pretty much every angle's person is coming towards them. Yours is a little bit confusing here. I'm not sure what this pain's about. Okay, let's find out. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's get ourselves a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini, universe, and let's do this. Let's see where we go. I'm shuffling the deck for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card that comes out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? Let's find out. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini. The angle, okay. All right, that's my shuffle. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, somebody's turning their ass around and coming right back at you. It's a 180-degree turn. I don't think they were. I think they've been interested, then not interested. Interested, then not interested. I get such a confused. I don't always get this off the Wheel of Fortune here. It's very confusing. If I was on the game show Wheel of Fortune and this was what was happening, it's like I spin the wheel and then Pat Sajak grabs the wheel and then spins it in the opposite direction. Then I grab the wheel and I spin it, and then Pat keeps grabbing it. It's like Pat's having some kind of stroke on TV. You know, it's that kind of energy that's around this. But they are turning around and coming towards you. What comes after the cut here? This is why you're getting an energy update, because I picked up this same damn energy in the weekly reading and in the Friday reading, as I recall. And a High Priestess, yeah. Their intuition, your person is listening to their intuition for a change. You might think that's good. It is. But they suck at it. Okay? So, it is what it is. You know, they suck at listening to their intuition, but they are. And a lot of this is happening without them even realizing it. It's like an autopilot almost, in a strange way. I don't know. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. We'll give the deck one final shuffle here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. Give me a reading. Let's see where we go here. This is going to be a good reading. I think. Well, I mean, for me anyway. I don't know about for you. No, I'm just teasing. You'll be all right. I promise. I'll go easy on you. All right, here we go. Give me a reading, universe. Soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini. Okie dokie. And off we go. Yeah, it is. It's right here. It's Queen of Wands. It's Fakey McFakerman. Why is this here? What's fueling this? What's crossing this? Yeah, there's a new beginning coming, but there's something false about it. That's what I got in your weekly reading. I got some kind of flip-floppy deception. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I spin the wheel and then Pat Sajak grabs it and spins it in the other direction. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Can we get a producer involved? Can somebody help me out? Is Pat okay? You know, I don't know what's happening here. There is a new beginning. The Ace of Wands is crossing the Queen of Wands. And they're passionate about it, but they're almost hiding it from themselves, or I don't know. The reading's on the flip. Let's see where we go here. There's a reason you're getting an energy update. There always is when I do them. They're very important. Here's the energy around the connection. Here's how your person feels in the 3D. I'll dig a little, okay? Right here, we don't want old Pat Sajak having a stroke or anything, okay? He's nice. Right here, how do they? This is how they feel in the soul about you right here. Now, but they show you are in the 3D because God only knows what the fuck that is. Right here is the hidden energies. I'm going to talk to the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will, and I sure as fuck don't know what this motherfucker's going to do. You never know what a rattlesnake's going to do. It's a rattlesnake on the card for a reason. Lots of people read the Queen of Wands all sorts of ways. The only energy I ever get off it is pretense. You know, yeah, it can indicate that they're very attracted to you. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they want to bang you. No doubt about it. Geminis are good-looking people, right? I bet they do. I'm sure there's a lot of mutual attraction here. I have no doubt. They're hot for you. But that's not the energy there. It's a new beginning rooted in something that's slightly rattlesnakey. Okay, I don't know. Let's go. Is this 2 cards or 1? What's the energy around the connection right now? What's first card out after rattlesnake shake here? 7 of Pentacles. Something about timing. When this is here, it's divine timing in this position. But it's also... this connection's kind of been growing in them for a while. Is sort of the only way I can translate the energy. I don't know. We'll find out when we clarify. This is what I want to see. How do they feel in their emotions right now? In the 3D. These are 3D, like in the brain, in the, you know. Oh, look at this. The King of Pentacles. It's someone who knows what they want when this comes here. It represents stability. It's the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. It's the King of Pentacles is a good card. It is a good king. It's a fair king. Everybody loves the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's good. It's an irreplaceable king. When this king dies, the kingdom cries. You know, oh God, who are we going to get now? His son, Jackie McJackoff. That's who. You know, either way, it's a card where somebody who knows what they want. Okay. It's taken them a spell to figure it out, I can see from the 7 of Pentacles here. But do they? I don't understand. Okay, well, energy's about layers. How do they feel about you in the soul? Not what they show you, not what they tell you. It's a oh, that's why. Oh, I get it. There's Fakey McFakerman. This is nonsense. I know this is nonsense. I know what I want. I'm good. I'm nice and stable. I figured it out. I know what I want in the soul. A stick of Gemini dynamite went off and blew their soul to bits. Okay? This person is, that's why the High Priestess came out right there after the cut. I said they're using their intuition, right, for a while. And that's probably a good thing, but they suck at it. That's what I said. Rewind. And this is why. This person's going against what their soul is telling them to do. They're focusing on pentacles and stability. They feel stable. They think they know what they want, but it's bullshit. Whatever they think they want in their life is wrong. Okay? What's happening, and the soul is crumbling for it. It's causing them to do some thinking, but it's minor arcana thinking. Let's go. We got a lot of reading left. Hidden energy. What's the universe want to tell you? It's red with this 7 of Pentacles here in the connection. 9 of Swords. Yeah, it is. It had to be that. It had to be that or the 8 of Swords. There's no doubt. Look, you can't go against your soul's purpose. Okay? I love it when people come up to me, and I meet them all the time, and I don't mean online. I mean just, you know, people I meet all the time. And they tell me, oh, I don't believe we have a soul. I don't believe in that. You know, it's because science can't find it and all that kind of stuff. Okay, science can't find it. So you don't believe we have a soul because science can't find it. And I love, whenever somebody tells me that, I always look at their life. And when I look at their life, it's it looks like this. Okay, it does. It usually does. They're in over their head on a house. They got boats. Because they're focusing too much on pentacles, on the practical, and that's when you get in over your head on a house, right? You got $800,000 mortgage on a $400,000 house. You know, and you got a boat that you should never have bought in the first place, and a car that you're making payments on. You should be driving a 74 Pinto, and you don't believe we have a soul. Well, okay, well, that's what happens. Your person is kind of living on that premise. I'm not saying the stuff about the boat and the house is your person. I'm just giving you an analogy. Some people have a hard time with that, so I have to explain that. I have to explain the energy the only way I know how. I have to translate feelings into words. The bottom line is they're going against their soul's purpose, and it's giving them pause because they're telling themselves that what I got is fine. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. It's a lie. It's complete lie. It's pretense. It's all crashing down inside. What matters is how you feel inside, in the soul. That's all that matters. That's where real power comes from. It don't matter. You can have, as an example, you can have a powerful job. You can have millions and millions and millions of dollars and a powerful job, and you can think that that completes you. And you'd be wrong. Why? Because you're thinking it. Number one, that's your brain, that's your ego. And number two, anything could come and take all that away. And then what are you left with? What are you? If you don't think you have a soul, what's left? A broken shell of a human being, you know? It's kind of what we got here. That's not really what's happening with your person, but they think wrong. They feel that they've got stability and everything's fine. They're wrong. The universe is saying it's starting to eat at them, which is probably why they come in. We saw it in the pre-shuffle, that they're coming towards you. What's the final outcome here? Exactly what I said. It's the Eight of Wands. They're wrong. Their soul comes crashing down. They pace the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, and they come in. Now the problem is they come in rattlesnake shake. Queen of Wands. They come in divine timing, once, you know, whatever. But they come in, yeah. But it's for, again, they're not very good. They're following the intuition. They're following the soul, but they're not very good at it. All right? It's like Toucan Sam. He follows his nose and he gets the Fruit Loops. Well, your person is Toucan Sam, but somebody stuck some Kleenex and plugged his little nostrils at the end of his beak. And he's finding Apple Jacks and Cocoa Puffs, but he ain't finding no Fruit Loops. All right? They don't know why they're coming in, but they're coming in. That's the deception I've been picking up. They think they're perfectly fine. My life is perfectly fine. I have no idea why I'm going toward Gemini. I feel something for Gemini, but whatever. No such thing as a soul. It's not a big deal. I don't, whatever. And that's the moment you say that, the soul teaches you that it exists. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to watch. It's not fun if it's happening to you. But a tower in the soul here is in the soul position is tricky. Okay, communication coming is the final outcome, but communication about what is the question? Why is the seven? Let's clarify. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Let's go. Let's do this. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? God, I knew you needed an energy update, but Jesus. Okay, so you probably, most of you, not all. There's no such thing as all. Mathematically impossible. All of you are going to hear from the person. I could easily see this person convincing themselves they're fine as they get less and less and less and less fine. So it'll come around on a loop again for some of you, because lessons not learned are doomed to repeat. Okay? That's the way it works. That's energy for you. But the vast majority of you, with the 8 of Wands falling here, it's minor arcana, it's up to their free will, but it looks, with the current energies in play right now, it doesn't surprise me that an 8 of Wands fell there. That's why I laughed. I was just talking about the pre-shuffle and saying they were coming, and sure enough, there it is. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here in the energy of the connection? Okay. Crossing the 7 of Pentacles, again, another card from the pre-shuffle, the 6 of Pentacles. It's more of that sort of ghosting energy, someone realizing where they messed up here a little bit, but it's very fuzzy energy. Why is that? Let's see. Again, the pre-shuffle. The pre-shuffle is returning, at least in part. The King of Cups. This person, for some reason, this person wants to think and take stock. The Seven of Pentacles. Think and take stock about how much they offer you. We see this a lot in this soulmate cycle. These runners seem worried about being vulnerable. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. It's a lot of love. But he's very stingy with it. You know, 1 foot on the land and 1 in the water, you know. Three of Pentacles here. They want to build a foundation with you, but they don't want to make themselves too vulnerable. Probably it's a very ego person. There's no doubt about it. I see with a Tower in the Soul and a Rattlesnake Shake for our overall here. Fakey McFakerman. This is very, and this card here. Woo. Okay. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Tell me about the rainbow antlered buck. Why is it here? Let's see. Let's see where we go. Okay. Six of Swords. They're slowly but surely figuring it out. They're figuring it out because this is happening in the soul. And you in my analogy, right? My metaphor of the person who says, I don't have a soul. And you look at their life and they're, you know, they're over their head in a house and they got a boat they shouldn't have bought and a car they can't afford and it's all falling apart around them. Oh my God, oh my God. Slowly but surely it causes you to figure it out. You know, and again, that's not what's happening with your person. That's just an example. They're figuring it out. They think everything's great. But they're figuring it out because in the soul, but they're figuring out that everything isn't. Everything is choppy. Six of Swords need to move on to calmer waters. They do want some happiness here. They are well aware. The Queen of Wands is always well aware, male or female, that she's full of shit. Okay? She's always aware that she's putting out a pretense. People that do that are always aware that they're doing it. They just carpet sweep it. With a Tower in the Soul, it's pretty hard. Yeah, it's getting hard to carpet sweep. Eight of Swords. They're in their head. See, every time they try to carpet sweep it and say, no, everything's great. I got my shit together. They know it's a fucking lie, that they don't. And it's Eight Swords here. They're getting in their head too much. They're getting in their head. Why is the Eight Swords here? The Hermit. The Hermit in the Eight of Swords is overthinking on crack. Overthinking on crack. Crack, 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 crack. They're realizing, and I said it about the Six of Swords, rewind, I said they're realizing that they're actually in choppy waters. The Queen of Wands knows damn well, male or female, that she's full of shit. Okay? Just like, for example, if you don't understand that, the rattlesnake, right? It's got a rattle on the end of its tail. It uses it to kind of scare things away. The snake is well aware that the rattle is just for show. Okay? The snake is well aware of that. It tries. If it doesn't work, it bites the thing and puts poison in it. Okay? You know, I mean, it's just trying to save itself the energy of using up the poison. You know? But the snake is well aware that it's just a little bead of shit on the end of my tail and it doesn't really do anything. Why is the Tower here? The animal, I like the animal deck because the animals are on these cards for a reason. You know? And also I'm into animals. I'm an animal guy. So you go with decks that call to you. You know? Why is the Tower here? This is going to be good. You're going to want to get some popcorn for this. A Tower in the Soul. What the hell? Going against... Why is this... Why are people like this? Why? Why is it so hard to open your soul up? My God, your life, so much, it attracts so many things. If I saw the sun there instead of a tower, you know, I don't know. Why is the Tower here? This is how they feel about you in the soul. They also see you, because this is how they see you, they also see you as some sort of threat to their stability for some reason. I don't know why. You do. I don't know why. Maybe you'd change their routine. Being with you would change their routine. I'd have to go to a different coffee house. I'd have to move. My mama doesn't like them, so, you know, it's going to cause family problems. My dog bites Gemini, so I can't, you know, it could be anything. You don't have to think of it so drastic as you're a threat to their stability, but you are in some way. Our routines are part of our stability. People use all kinds of things as crutches. I don't know. If your person's married, maybe you're a threat to that. But if your person's married, they're not worried about it. They're more worried about you. If the energy isn't here, I have no idea. Tower, why is it here? Let's go. Here we go. Four of Cups, because they're going against their soul's purpose. The Four of Cups. Yes, I'm not accepting any offers right now. I'm not interested. I'm perfectly fine. It's a lie. Just like those fucking people that tell me, oh, I don't believe we have a soul. You're full of shit. You know, and that's why your life is shit. Because you don't believe we have a soul. You may have millions of dollars. You don't believe you have a soul. You may have millions of dollars. You may have lots of power. You may have all that kind of stuff. But you're not fulfilled. You know, you just get obsessed and get more and more and more millions. And then when you lose it, you throw yourself out the trading floor window or something like that. Up one of the, you know, the old images of the stockbrokers throwing themselves out of the windows, kind of a thing. It's too much nonsense about nonsense. It's too much love of something that's just a thing we use to trade for other things. It's not important. Death, right here. Death. It's death card in the soul, Tower in the soul, Four of Cups in the soul. This person's got a dark soul right now. Temperance. Oh, thank God. Thank God. And actually, an angel came out. Your connection is saving this person. The energy of your connection is right here represented in this Temperance card. It's causing a transformation within your person. It hasn't occurred yet fully. And I know that for a fact. I just got verification because under the Four of Cups that's crossing here is the Ace of Cups. They're holding on to the love. They're going against their soul's purpose. But your connection, you're wearing them down. Just your existence is wearing them down. And that happens in a lot of the angles on this soulmate cycle. A lot of the signs are going through the same thing. Capricorn in particular. Capricorn is medicine to their person. Just their existence. Okay, this is at least encouraging because if I got one more black card here, I was just going to tell you to scrap it and run for the hills. I would have too. Why is the Nine of Swords? It's okay. It's okay. But they, you know, you're still getting a rattlesnake shake out of this person, a little fakey McFakerman. And they are going to withhold. The King of Cups holds that Ace of Cups, but he, you know, stingy. They're worried about how much to give. But we do have communication coming, and I believe that's true. They're overthinking it a bit, though. We'll see. We'll see where we go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why are they pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey? Telling themselves nonsense. Why do you think they're doing it, Flamosaurus? Huh? What do you think? You're a better energy reader than I am. I wish you could speak English. You could do these readings. All right, here we go. No? Okay. Nah, he's out. Too much work. I just want seeds. Fruit. Okay. Five of Cups. Crossing it. Listen. You go again. It's what I told you already. I'm not going to go through this again. You go against your soul's purpose. It ends in nothing but regret. And that's what's happening here. And it's not just you with this person. This is major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. There's 3 major arcanas here. You're this one, and your person is this one, and this is how they've been doing. This is you, the angel, coming to save the day. You're their earth angel. I'll phrase it that way. Sounds a little corny for Steve's Love Tarot, but we'll do it. I don't care if you're into unicorns and fairies. You're the fairy who's saving their ass. How about that? I don't know. Shoving your unicorn horn right up their ass. But without this card here, this person, a lot of regret. There's a lot of things in this person's life that they're going against a soul purpose on. Could be career, could be marriage to somebody else, could be everything they're doing is wrong. The only thing they're doing is right is your connection. And they get in their head about it because they're stubbornly like, I'm fine. Everything's good. I'm terrific. It's no big deal that my house only worth $800,000. Or $400,000 and I got $800,000 in loans. No big deal at all. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not sweating it a bit. Yeah, right. You're not sweating it a bit. Yeah, you're sweating it a lot. You know, you need to sell that motherfucker, but you can't. Right here is regret. That's what happens when you go against your soul purpose. Your whole life turns into a fucking tower. And it's part of what's wrong with it's not just your person, it's what's wrong with the collective energy right now of the world. Whole bunch of selfie generation narcissists out there, buying and buying and buying, nobody's saving. You know, it is what it is. You know, and again, money is just one angle I'm using as an example. Overall, as a whole, your person's gone against their soul's purpose, and you're curing that. Okay? However it's manifested in their life. However it has. Them being controlled by other people, them in the wrong career, whatever it is. Okay? But I give examples as best I can because they're little lessons for you too. Right? Don't take $800,000 in loans out on a $400,000 house. That'll save you some money in the future. There's some financial advice. Right here. Get a fucking job. Right here is don't keep borrowing. That's a fucking problem. Right here, the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands on top of 9 swords. Again, this person thinks everything's fine in spite of pacing the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. This is almost a snapshot of our society right now on this fucking table. Everything's fine. It's no big deal. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. 9 of Cups. Look at this. We get the same thing. It's a mirror image from the God. It's a mirror image here in the soul and right here in the message from the universe. Again, your connection. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. I am right here. I'm being defensive. I'm perfectly fine. And then your connection hits them, and it adds to it. This is the wish fulfilled. You're their wish fulfilled. It's the 9. Giving the love would open them up. It's the cure for what's ailing them. Whatever it is that they're going against their soul's purpose with, this connection is the cure for this person. There's no fucking doubt about it. And they're coming in, but they're coming in with pain, and the regret came out here. And it's, underneath it, crossing the 5 of Cups, which is crossing here, the regret and sadness of thinking, it's regret and sadness of thinking everything is okay, that their life is fine the way it is, when they're lying to themselves, and they know they're lying to themselves, which creates a feeling of regret. They may have also suffered some losses on their side. It wouldn't surprise me with the Tower and the soul energy, as I just got done explaining to you. Okay? But crossing this 5 of Cups, by the way, is the devil. The goat with its feet on fire. It's your person's own shit. This is their own hang-ups. This strikes me as somebody who was raised and led to believe certain things that, almost like you want to walk up to them and say, your parents lied. Okay? I don't know why they lied to you, or they were stupid, one or the other. I don't know why they lied to you, but, this person, whoever this energy is living their life all wrong. They're doing it all wrong. And it's biting them in the ass. And it's a goat bite. It's a goat bite. And under the goat is the Fool. Right? That's them coming towards you. They're coming towards you with the energy of the devil and 5 of Cups, which together is pretty much 3 swords that we saw in the pre-shuffle. So maybe we'll find out something here when we pull the final on the 8 of Wands, because they are reaching out with their rattle shaking here on the tail. Let's see. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Give me the final on this. Why are you giving me communication here? Why is the 8 of Wands here, universe? Why? Why? They're coming in. Crossing the 8 of Cups is the Ace of Cups. They're coming in, and again, it is an almost compelled thing. I saw that with the High Priestess after the cut in the beginning of the reading. It is almost a compelled thing. They feel the love here. Love wins the day is kind of what it's saying, but there's a but attached to it. I feel like there is. They're coming their way. The Emperor, on top of it, is there's almost a sense of disappointment around it. It's the Page of Swords. In other words, they could be coming bigger. It's this King of Cups here. Remember, he holds the Ace of Cups. And he's stingy about how, he or she is stingy about how much they give. The amount, I think what the universe is telling you here is this person is showing up on their own terms. The Burger King, gotta have it their way, right? And they're staying silent with the moon here in front of the sun about a few things. They're coming on their own terms to give you as much of the cup as they feel like giving you. Okay? Yeah, we see it with the Eight of Wands. Sandwiched in there is a Page of Swords, which generally, taking it literally, is sort of a disappointing message. You know, I think it may disappoint you how much of the cup they give. It's up to you whether you overreact to that or freak out. I'm just telling you what's in the energy. Okay? Your person can do whatever they want. You can do whatever you want. People take these readings so goddamn seriously. They take them to heart and they go crazy with it. I am just reading the energy. I'm giving you a warning in advance that this person feels this huge cup of love for you. Huge goblet of love. And I highly doubt you're going to see more than a quarter of it. Okay? And you might be disappointed. That's all I'm saying. You know, for most of you, they're coming in. The Eight of Wands. What's on top? What's on top? Four of Cups. And I already saw it because it came out with it. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's going to cause a real burden. You might not be interested when this person comes in. It may not be enough of this cup for you. But I want you to listen to me very closely. It's a lie. It's bullshit. Like the rattle on this snake. It's nonsense what this person is coming in as. They're coming in on their own terms, how they want it. You know, the Burger King, having it their way, trying to control things. And yeah, you might be disappointed by the amount of this Ace of Cups. They feel this full cup. They're probably only going to give you a quarter of it, and you're going to be disappointed. The Page of Swords, smaller than you thought, right? And the Four of Cups, you might reject it. And you might. As a matter of fact, the universe itself, in the energy here, is encouraging you to reject it, to teach this person a lesson, to help them with this angel energy, to cure their soul a little bit. And I'll tell you why. Because of the Ten of Wands. The tens are the end in tarot. The absolute end. Nines are the end. 10 are the ends that lead to transformation, to something else. Okay? It's going to create, your rejection of their offer is going to create such a burden on this person. This will reset. They'll come back around and you'll have an Ace of Wands next time, and I think they'll give you a little bit more. That's what the energy is telling me. You do what you want. Okay? You do what you want. You can take the quarter of a cup and hope that they open up more as you go down the road. Okay? Or you can, frankly, if it were me, if you coming in and you got an Ace of Cup of love for me, a big goblet, and you give me a sip, I get a little sippy cup. Is that all I get? No, get lost. I can go, you know, there's other people that are going to be interested in me, you know. And that's the case for you. You're a Gemini. You know, Geminis are hot. I know that. I had a very deep soul connection with a Gemini. She was hot. She turned on me like a dime all the time, but that's all right. I liked banging her. It was good for me. Right here. You know, we're not still together, of course, but, you know. Bottom line is, you rejecting them causes a new beginning to happen. Now, I'm going to pull a couple cards on. I'm not going to extend this one, but, you know, I always do a little extra for you. I'm going to see what happens if you do that. Okay? I'm going to verify the energy for you. I'm going to pull on this Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? You heard me talking. Now, tell Gemini why that Ten of Wands is here. Because this Four of Cups is definitely you not wondering whether or not you're even interested in what they're offering. A quarter of a cup. A quarter of a cup of something that's huge like that. No. But your connection is curative to this person's soul. Without you, we take away the angel. We got a tower and death in their soul. Okay? It's not a good tower. All these cards are saying, because we had dark cards, we had the Four of Cups crossing here. Very dark. They're not listening to their soul. They're not following their soul's true purpose. What these cards literally say is there's a tower that's causing a transformation because of you in their soul. Okay? That's what they're literally saying. So that's why I'm reading the energy the way I'm reading it here. All right? They're not going to learn anything if you just let them get away with giving you a quarter of a cup, and nor do you want to be in a relationship with somebody whose soul is shut down, who's not listening to their soul. What kind of relationship is that? What is that? What's the sex like, even in something like that, where somebody's not in their soul? There's certainly no energy exchange on any level. It's just, do they even put the book down while you're banging them? You know, they just keep reading. Are you just going to keep reading while I'm doing this? Yeah, okay, that's fine. You know, why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is it? I don't know why this person's closed off so much to their soul. I have no idea. Maybe it's a belief system within them. But I feel for a lot of them, it's how they were raised. This is old energy within them. And this connection came into being. Your soul's recognition happened to actually help them with this. But you got something out of it too. You learned, obviously, your lessons from it as well. And one of your lessons, if you learned your self-worth, would be to reject a quarter of a cup of nonsense coming your way. Right? Obviously do what you want. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Boy, you really want me to shuffle for this. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah. The Two of Wands. I'm just gonna put them here, okay? The Two of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. I believe that's true. And who are we talking about here? The King of Wands. That's the Burger King aspect of that Emperor that we saw. Someone who's got to have it their way. It's a very ego card. I got another snake here. It's the same kind of energy. Universe didn't have another rattlesnake to give me. It's basically the same thing. It's a poisonous snake, although one is a hemotoxin and one is a neurotoxin. But either way, they're both poisonous snakes, and they both have phony ass shit that they put out to try not to use their toxin. Okay? How does that relate to you? Well, whatever the case, your person puts out phony ass shit, giving you a quarter of a cup of love to try not to have to love, to try not to have to feel, to try not to have to open their soul up. That's what they need to learn. That's what you're here to teach them. It's clear from the soul position. So here they are again with their hood puffed up. And the King of Wands here is an egomaniac. The King of Wands is very ego-based. Your person's very ego-based. I got King of Pentacles in there, how they feel. I'm fine, everything's good, I'm the King of Pentacles. Yet my soul is dead, and thank God for Gemini for saving me. But fuck them, you know, because, yeah, well, maybe I'll go talk to them anyway. I'll give them a little bit. They're lucky to know me. I'll give them a little bit. Okay. There. I just ran through the whole thing for you. Right here. The King of Wands does not like to be, male or female, does not like to be rejected. Alright? They don't like to be rejected. They're afraid of being rejected, actually, because their ego is fake. Just like that hood on that cobra. That hood is phony. It's just there so they don't have to give the poison. If they, please go away, I'm poisonous. I will bite your ass, please go away. It's phony, though. They aren't that big. They're a skinny little snake. So, when you reject this person, what these cards are saying, and another snake underneath it, the Knight of Wands. Anyway, when you reject this person, it creates a real burden within them. The hood didn't work. Oh no. Now I have to bite. Now I have to show love. Biting and the snake giving its venom in this analogy, in this metaphor, is love. Them showing love. And what we have here is someone letting go of their past ways. It creates a burden. That burden breaks. They let go of their past ways and come toward a new life, come to work on things, and there's a chance at victory and transformation with the butterfly. The universe didn't give me the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands would have been beautiful here, but this person needs some work. Okay? They need some work. He gave me 3 minor arcana cards that basically add up to an Ace of Wands. Okay? Basically. Gave me the 2 of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the 1 of Wands. Alright? And we end with the 6 of Wands if it causes, your rejection of the quarter cup causes a great burden on this person. They don't really snap back to an Ace of Wands, but they do go to a 2 of Wands. Again, they'll figure out, because of this burden, right? Heavy on their mind, what just happened here? I was rejected. Nobody rejects the King of Wands. Yeah, nobody does. But they did. And it creates a burden. He don't like to be rejected. That ego is nonsense. So they have to let go of that. They realize they do, to go toward, they're going to have to work on things to get the second wands, the Eight of Pentacles here. And then there's a chance for victory. This is minor arcana. And this is the butterfly of transformation, which is mostly what I'm drawn to here. Transformation occurs. All right? I can take it a step further and try to pull on the Six of Wands and just see where that might go. All right? Let's just see real quick. You know, why not? What the hell, we're here, right? You got a nice snake lesson today. You now know all about snakes. How about that? Well, that's how the universe sees your person in a lot of ways. Why is the... because it even put a Knight of Wands under the King of Wands, which is a snake in this deck. Okie dokie. It's a racer snake, I believe. A fast snake. Fast-moving snake. You know. Anyway. Why is the Six of Wands here? Tell me where the Six of Wands points out to. Okay. Yeah. It's your only chance for a restart. It's Judgment crossed by the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It has to play out that way. Well, I can play it the other way if you want. You know, the Magician. Yeah, it's transformation again. It's lead into gold. It's alchemy energy around that. And the Hierophant. Look at that. Long term. That's the long-term potential. So it has the chance to transform things, and it has long-term potential. Alright, let's try one more thing here. Let's switch decks because I'm running out of cards here. At least to make it accurate. Let's, what happens if Gemini accepts the offer of a quarter of a cup of love? The disappointing offer from the Cobra. What happens if Gemini accepts the disappointing offer from the Cobra? Look, I'm going above and beyond for you. Okay? You know, never let it be said. There's no need for an extended here. It's very clear this person is... I'm just pulling some fun little readings for you on the side. That's all. It's only because I've got a deep soul soulmate who's a Gemini. And you know, she was fun to bang. Okay? So that's it. That's the only reason I do it for you. Don't tell the other signs. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What do we got here? What happens if Gemini takes the offer of a quarter of a cup from the Cobra universe? What happens? What happens? The Cobra wins. They get it their way. The Burger King. The Burger King wins. It's the next card out, by the way. Underneath the Burger King was the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. It's all swords. It's swords. If I just asked the universe, if you take the quarter cup, you do what you want. I have to say that for legal reasons. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reading the energy. Like the weatherman. He tells you it's going to be sunny or it's going to rain. If I tell you it's going to rain and I'm the weatherman and you don't leave with an umbrella, hey, that's on you. You do whatever the fuck you want. You know? You don't walk around all day with no shirt on if you wanted to. I don't care. A tank top and no hat. Hey, it's raining. And act surprised that you're getting wet. Whatever you want to do. But if you take the offer of a quarter cup, the disappointing offer that this person comes in with, and don't kick them back to learn the lesson, then they don't learn the lesson. And they just come kneel before Zod. The Burger King. Hey, gotta have it their way? They got it their way. The Burger King learns, right? The entitled fuckwit is always somebody who's been allowed to let slide their whole life. People been letting them slide. They cheat, people let them go. No problem, whatever, I'll forgive you, don't do it again. Okay, I won't do it again. Right, so they go off and do it again. Because they keep getting what they want. Right? If you give the Burger King what they want, then they got it their way. They're going to go back to Burger King. Hey, they give it to me my way every time I order it. I go back. I don't go to Burger King because I never get the damn Whopper my way. Yeah, I order no pickle, no mayo. It's always got fucking mayo on it every fucking time. You know? So I don't go there. That's me. Right here, you're going to give the customer what they want. They're going to keep coming back. And that's what it says. And there's 10 swords crossing the Emperor. Okay? It puts it... It's not teaching the Emperor anything, is what this is saying. And you can take the advice. You can take it however you want. Your person's coming in, and I saw it in the weekly reading, and I saw it in the Friday reading, and this is why I gave you the energy update. You might be disappointed by what they bring you. Okay? They have a lot more love than what they're showing you. Trust me on that. Fakey McFakermans are overall energy. And I've explained a lot about what's going on with your person here, especially in the soul. You are curative to them. It is up to you what you do with that quarter cup of love, but the universe's advice, the advice of the energy, not me, the energy. I'm just reading the energy. I want to make that clear. I won't see nobody on fucking Judge Judy. I'll play this video on Judge Judy. He told me not to take it, and then they, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't want to hear any of that shit. Okay? It's the universe. The energy is telling you. You do what you want to do. I have to make that really clear in this reading. Crystal fucking clear. You do what you want to do. Use your fucking head. Make your own fucking decisions. But the energy says that if you accept the quarter cup and don't kick them to the curb, they don't learn anything. And you're not technically doing your karmic job here, or the job of, or helping the universe do its job of showing this person that, yes, Virginia, there is a soul, kind of a thing. There is a soul. This person's been ignoring it too long. It's up to you. Okay? That's the energy right there. These readings are always risky because I go very deep. I'm an energy reader. It's very real, these readings, folks. So if this reading's resonating with you, some people just watch because I'm entertaining. But if this reading is resonating with you, this is a very important message for you. Okay? But again, I have to say one last fucking time, make your own decisions. If you want to accept a quarter of a cup, go ahead. But you're going to get General Zod from Superman 2, who wants you to come kneel before them. Come kneel before Zod. That's what you're going to get. It is what it is. That's according to the energy anyway. I could be wrong. Yeah, even the bird doesn't think I am. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope you listened to all my disclaimers. Do what you want to do. I know I'm going to get a call from Shelly. You can't tell them that. You can't tell them that. I did tell them they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. You can't tell them that. She just yells. She just keeps saying that. I think those are the only words my lawyer can say. You can't tell them that. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. If I've helped your person, I've done my job. I hope your person's watching this reading, because they got to follow their soul's purpose. That's not healthy right there. That's not. Then it's nonsense over here too. That's your reading. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Okay? All right. Good luck, everyone. You always got to have the last word. Now you're talking.